To the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. See some of this, they'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Singleton. Hard running there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Rifles it down the middle. Got his man. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
Direct snap. It's Singleton. He's in open space downfield. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley. time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter.
Penn State 7, Texas 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Scrambling away. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And you got to have your big boys up front, creating you some time, buying you some time, and he starts all the way on the right side, comes to the left. What do you have to see? You have to see the coverage as you come across the formation. He runs to green grass, finds space, QB leads him. Nice, big, explosive play for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Allard. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Washington. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Taking it the other way.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Allard. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
And he is fine.